Meteorologist Amy Freeze has been looking at the timeline all night. Some changes to talk about, Amy.
There was a slight shift overnight to the east for the storm, but that does very little to lessen the impacts of Henri, which is still a Category 1 hurricane. Outside right now, you can see the Brooklyn Bridge from lower into lower Manhattan. We've got cloudy skies, but overnight, over 6 inches of rain, up to 7 inches of rainfall for parts of the area. Just an incredible amount of moisture, and already flooding has happened. There's been that eastern shift, and also the speed, the movement of the storm itself has slowed down just a little bit, but we're still looking at major storm surge. Also, a lot of water problems with the rainfall that we're expecting, and of course, power outages expected with the winds perhaps damaging trees, power lines, and other property. Landfall could happen Montauk to Block Island. Also, we're eyeing the possibility of the storm going sort of in between the two and into New England for that first landfall in 30 years for the New England area. The timing for this is mid-morning. Here's where Henri is. North movement right now at 18 miles an hour with winds of 70 miles an hour. So just downgraded to tropical storm status. So we've gone from a Category 1 hurricane down to tropical 1. In the book of meteorology, this is semantics because the storm is still just as impactful even as it lessens with its intensity here this morning. So we're already seeing the outer rain bands for the Fork moving all the way into the Southamptons. On the North Shore, getting a little heavier rain there. The winds are going to start to pick up. Notice just embedded right there just south of Southold, we've got a little red dot, so that'll be the heaviest downpours, and that could be rainfall rates of up to 2 to 3 inches per hour. Already seeing a lot of storm reports. That's what's decorating the map here, and I want to get into some of them. One is Cranberry, New Jersey, where 6.5 inches of rain went into the basement there. So a lot of water causing problems, not just on personal property, but also road closures. North Plainfield, US 22 closed just after 3 a.m. There's going to be a lot of road closures. Some of these may open back up as the water goes down, but right now we're having so much issue with even cars being inundated with water as they're parked on the streets. In particular in Staten Island, water over the hood of a car there. And we've also had the BQE shut down, as well as up in Harlem, a couple of the train lines. So you're planning to go somewhere this morning, you might want to slow down and think about where travel might take you, because we've got a lot of problems across the area. In Bergen, this particular flood warning that has come up is not the flash flooding that we're seeing in red in these counties in central and southern New Jersey, but that's also the Lodi River where the waters are going to be rising. And that's the case as the storm makes its landfall and continues to move in. It's going to pull just a little bit here to the north and west, and all these rain bands are going to make their way through the Hudson Valley back into northwest New Jersey. We've got a lot of space here to fill in as the storm continues its northern movement and trek, and that's going to fill back in. So by 2 o'clock, we could see the storm inland, but right now we've just seen, Brittany, the downgrade from Category 1 down to tropical storm status. It's still going to impact the region.
And we've already felt the impacts as it relates to heavy rainfall. Even though some people might not see higher wind gusts, we'll all have to deal with rain, potentially heavy rain. Here's a closer look at the numbers. Central Park yesterday got up to 4.45 inches of rain. That broke a previous daily rainfall record. Look at Brooklyn, 6.32 inches, which is why you saw some of those storm reports that Amy just showed you of cars being flooded. Prospect Park, 5.24 inches. Jersey City, about 3.6, around 3 inches in Hoboken, and Caldwell 2.48 inches. Now, just to keep this in mind, these are rainfall totals at observation sites that stopped at 2 a.m. So we'll continue to update these numbers throughout the afternoon. We'll have a closer look at impacts county by county, and Amy will have an updated look at the future cast for Henri. Tony?